Yes then YouTube, I'm sorry, I've got to do a custom tactics video on this formation. It would be wrong of me not to. But before we get started guys, if you want to drop a like on today's video for me, let's see if we can smash 100 likes on this video. Drop a comment down below if you have any questions. And please hit that subscribe button to my channel. We are on the way to 30k. So let's see if we can smash 30,000 subscribers. So we are back with another custom tactics video on the pay to win account of a formation that there's been a bit of a plague to FIFA this year, really. Let's be real. It is the 5-4-1. It is probably the most overpowered formation. I genuinely mean this. The most overpowered formation in FIFA history. I really believe that. But for your cheapest and most reliable place to buy your FIFA 23 Ultimate Team coins, please do check out mmoexp.com. Link is down in the description below. Use the code Woolf at a checkout for 5% off your order. So I thought, you know what, I've been using it again, especially before I dropped this video. I've been testing quite a few things with the 5-4-1, especially with like the custom tactics and the player instructions. Now, the key thing, in my opinion, when using the 5-4-1 is one of your wing backs should really be an attacker. Okay, so you see my back four, if I was to play it as a normal back four, would be Roberto Carlos, Maldini, Lucio and Alberto. On the RTG, it would be Alexandro, Coman, Marquisio and that Vanderson. You would then theoretically have then another attacker to play as one of the wing backs, so it should be a winger. I would use Jairzinho on my pay to win account, which I'm on, which I do. On my road to glory, I'd probably use Garrincha as the right wing back. So that is how to then get the best out of the 5-4-1. The custom tactics, and then for the other players, have like your forward players in the left mid and right mid and the striker position, two midfielders in the middle. You see why, with the player instructions, why it's better to have the attackers as the left and right midfielders. So the defensive style is unbalanced, okay? None of this press after possession loss or pressure on heavy touch. Although they are good, especially pressure on heavy touch. That is definitely a viable option to use. But in my humble opinion, YouTube, you don't really want to be using pressure on heavy touch. I just think sometimes it can press when you're not expecting it to, and you don't want that. So I use balanced. The width, you're not even going to believe what I use the width on. The width I do actually use on 25 defensive width. Basically, with the 5-4-1, you want your left wing back and your right wing back and your three centre backs so close together. You want your left mid and right mid to drop in close together. The two midfielders in front to drop together. And then the striker, of course, to drop in as well. So, 25 on the width. Believe you me, I know how ratty this formation is. But I can't sit here and lie to you on a video. This is what I use with the formation, so I'm going to tell you what I use this. So 25 on the width. The depth, 60. Normally it's 70 or 55 or whatever, but when we are using a 5-4-1, it's really good defensively anyway. So because of that, we can afford to be a little bit more aggressive than we would normally be, so I've upped it to 60. I was trying 70 on the depth, but it was just too high for my liking, in my opinion. So especially with Tots just coming up round the corner, I thought, you know what? 60 defensive depth, in my opinion, is just way too high. So 25 width, 60 depth is the way to go. The 2 offense, of course, YouTube, is balanced and direct passing. By the way, let me know in the comment section down below, is there anything different that you use other than balanced and direct passing? Because that's the only thing I've used that works on any formation, really. So if there's anything else you use, let me know in the comment section down below, because again, you can copy my tactics literally play for play, or use them as like a bit of a baseline, tweak certain things here and there that you do prefer. So I play balanced style passing. Again, let me know in the comment section if there's anything else you use, because I want to try it. The offensive width, I play on 45. Basically, you will see what I do with the player instructions. I want my left mid and my right mid to be as narrow to my striker as they can be. So that's why I use the 45 on the width. Players in the box, 6. No real method to that madness. I just always think the more players you have in the box, more likely you are to score a goal. That's kind of like the way I always look at it. So the more players you have in the box, more likely you are to score a goal. 2 corners and 2 free kicks. So they're the main custom tactics. The player instructions, this is your absolute bread and butter. In my opinion, YouTube, I would copy what I do here player for player, because these work. This is what I use with the 5-4-1. Probably throughout the history of FIFA Ultimate Team, the most overpowered formation in FIFA history. That's probably going to be the title of the video as well, because it really is. Like, pros want this formation banned and everything at events. Like, it is just broken. So, stay central and getting behind on the striker. Don't have him on comeback on defence or stay forward, just on basic defence support. Basically, the stay central and getting behind is really good, because like what it says on the tin. They will stay central and they'll get in behind. You want that striker to stay central. You don't want him roaming about and stuff like that, in my opinion. So that's why you have him on stay central and get in behind. Now, this is your key thing, YouTube, okay? Your left and right midfielder are absolutely key in this formation. These are literally like God and Jesus in one. Allah, if you're Muslim or whatever. I don't understand religion that much. But anyway, left mid and right mid, these are your most important people. Like, these are up here. These need to be your two best players, apart from the strikers. So, the left mid and the right mid are on comeback on defence, cut inside, and get in behind. Now, the cut inside and get in behind is probably the most important thing you can have on this formation, YouTube, okay? Like, the most important thing. I did try them on getting into the box for cross. I didn't really think it made too much of a difference, so that's why I don't use it. I just leave them on balance. But trust me, YouTube, this is so important. These left and right mids will play like the left forward and the right forward in a 4-3-2-1 when you've got these settings on. It's so key. You see, that's why I'm using Eusebio as a left mid and then Timmy and Mbappe as a right mid. It basically plays with a front three of R9, Eusebio and Mbappe. So make sure you have them on comeback on defence, cut inside and get in behind. Comeback on defence just helps out with the defensive solidity. Now, this is where you can use a bit of your own initiative in terms of you don't have to copy this play for play. I use both of my central midfielders on completely default settings apart from cover centre. So basically, my Ruud Gullit and my Jude Bellingham will get forward a little bit. Not too much, but they will get forward and get involved with the play going forward. Now, I like that. I really like that, and I want that. But, and there is a but, if you do struggle defensively with that, definitely put one of them on stay back while attacking. So, for example, me, I would put the more defensive player on stay back while attacking, which would be Jude Bellingham. If you want to do that, if you've got like a Vieira, if any of you got the Vieira from swaps or someone like that, like a Thuram, any player like that is much better defensively than going forward, put that midfielder on stay back while attacking. But I don't. I like both my two midfielders to get forward. Remember, the 5-4-1 is super solid defensively anyway. So you kind of, the way I look at certain formations is, if they're good at something, you don't need to tweak that too much. You kind of want to tweak it to be better at other things. So, the 5-4-1 is super solid defensively. It's all about getting the attacking side of this formation spot on. So, that's why I play with both of them on balanced. They will get forward. Last but not least, YouTube, I play with my left wing back on join the attack and overlap. Very important that you do use your left wing back and your right wing back on join the attack and overlap. You need your wing backs to get forward. If you don't, you're going to struggle to create opportunities because the left wing back and the right wing back will provide the width while your left mid and right mid go forward in. So that's why I use that. Join the attack and overlap. Both, well, all three of my centre backs stay back while attacking and then comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. And that right there, YouTube, is the most broken formation on FIFA 23. Well, the most broken formation in FIFA history, probably. So thank you for watching. Please drop a like, drop a comment down below. Let's see if we can smash 100 likes. Hit that subscribe button to my channel. That would mean the world to me. Remember, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive mental attitude. Peace out. One love.